What's poppin', you guys? Back with another video. So right now I'm on my way to work. I only gotta work like 6 hours today. I wanted to make this video because I'm 19 and I have 2 jobs. I just want to speak about what it's like being really young, having 2 jobs and basically struggling. So yeah, because I know I'm not the only one out here. I know there's some people probably watching my videos like, I was thinking about getting a second job. I don't know if I'm able to handle it. That's what I thought, but it's honestly easy. When you don't have nothing to do in your life, 2 jobs is nothing, honestly. The only problem for me with 2 jobs is making it on time to both of them. So I left my house 30 minutes early before my shift, even though I only live like 15 minutes away. Better early than late, you feel me? So most of my videos are never scripted, and I just thought about this video like just now. So if my ideas start to get jumbled up, I truly apologize. Go, cause I need to get to work. I hate when people just be sitting at the light like it's not time. But anyways, so this video is very unorganized, but it's not gonna be enough. One thing I always have people ask me is, how do you do it? Well, honestly, it's not hard. I can understand if you're like a really busy person. I'm not. Since I'm 19, I still live with my mom. She pays most of the bills. The only thing I have to worry about is my car payment, my car insurance, phone bill, internet, and anything extra like textbooks, my clothes. But the main thing, my mom pays for the roof over my head and my food. So I really don't have that much to be blowing on. But between both of my jobs, I don't even get paid a lot. You feel me? But I just do it. You feel me? I wake up every morning, I go to one job, and then I go to the next. Some days I have to work one job, and then some days I have to work both. 2 jobs in one day is tough, I ain't gonna lie, because you're literally getting off for one job, going straight into the other. There's days where I have to be at work at 8 a.m. I don't get off until like 4. And then I have to be at my other job at 4:30, and I don't get off until 9. Even though that 4 to 9 is only like a 5-hour shift, that 5 hours be killing me because I'm just ready to go home. And I'm just like, I already worked today. But sometimes during those days, you just suck it up and be like, this my money, you feel me? But yeah, how you do it, you just wake up, do what you gotta do for the day. Cause by the time 9:15 rolls around, I don't gotta worry about nothing. I go straight home, go to sleep. I'm like, what time do I come in the next day? You feel me? I don't really have a life. So another question is it difficult with school? Kind of, yeah. Because since I have 2 jobs, I spend almost like up to 40 weeks working. And then I have to spend like another 40 hours, not 40 weeks, 40 hours at school because I'm a full-time student. As long as you prioritize, like Monday, I only work from 9 to 3 and I don't have any classes for that day. So from 3 to the end of my day, I'm gonna just be doing what I have to do. Like I'm gonna make sure I do my economics homework that's due like in a few days. And then let's say Tuesday comes around, you don't even, like you're off the schedule from both your jobs and you have a class. You just wake up a little early to make sure you get what you need to get done that's due on Tuesday. Or if you're already ahead of the game, you don't have to worry about anything. Just do what you can during your free time. Like every second of time matters, because I could literally get off of work. I'm like, oh, I literally have like 7 hours before it's time for me, like the time I should be going to bed. But I have so much time, and I would literally go home and just sit on the couch and play the game. And then by the time like 3 hours passes, just like, dang, those 3 hours I could have been like studying. Oh, those 3 hours I could have been reviewing. So, I mean, it gets kind of difficult because I don't always want to be on top of things. I do want to be lazy. I do want to have like some actual free time away from everything that stresses me out. But I mean, it is what it is, and you'll get through it because you always figure it out. Especially if you're a college student, you understand like, oh, you have a paper due in a few hours. Somehow, some way, you write that 5 pages. You feel me? You figure it out. So, another question is, do I have like a set schedule? No, I do not have a set schedule. As y'all can see, I'm going into 7-Eleven today. I didn't have to work Best Buy. Today, I work 4 to 10. And then tomorrow, I work like another 1 to 10. Oh, you gotta come in at 8, get off at 2. My bad, I'm driving, y'all. So there's not a set schedule. And the reason for that is because I am part-time at both of my jobs. I just recently became full-time, but even with the full-time, you know, all places of work have their like struggles with scheduling when you're like short-staffed and stuff like that. So I completely understand. But I do not have a set schedule. I have open availability at both of my jobs. So whenever they need me, wherever they think they need me, that's where they put me. It's not like every week I work Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and Saturdays at one job, and then at another I work like Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays at another job. No, I do not have a set schedule. I have open availability at both jobs. And it low-key sucks because, especially on Saturdays, I don't go out. I wouldn't even say I'm losing friends over it, but I don't get to see people. So it's just like, it low-key sucks that your life is basically your work, but you always have to just have a positive attitude about how this is like planting seeds for your future. You feel me? I don't know what my future has to hold because I've saw a lot of stories, I read a lot of things, but it gets pretty lonely when all you do is work and you have nothing else to do with your life. But like I said before, it's just helping me for my future because I need to make money now, and sooner or later I'm gonna have enough money so I can actually invest in what I want. And if it wasn't for these jobs giving me that money, giving me those hours, even though I don't like them, it's just gonna help me out for my future, you know. But I'm trying to think of like another question I've been asked before because I always tell people that, I don't know, especially 7-Eleven, I'm 19. My customers know that I'm young because most of them are regulars and we talk. And they will be like, how are you? And I tell them I'm tired. They were like, why are you so tired for? You're so young, blah, yeah, that nonsense. And I'm just like, well, I didn't get off of work until like at 11 last night, and now I'm here. Or I just tell them like, yeah, I got 2 jobs. So when I tell people like the things I do, they always ask me, well, they don't really ask me. They like tell me like, oh, you shouldn't be tired. But when I tell them I got 2 jobs and I'm trying to handle my responsibilities, they're just like, oh, well, I see. So usually people always ask me, are you tired? And yes, like I'm tired now. I did not wake up until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had all morning to be productive, but I was so tired. My body is sore. My ankle is swelling. It's just one of those weeks, but it's all good because maybe next week I'm gonna feel so much better. I'm gonna have like energy. But I can't really talk about the future, like next week future. But I am tired, and especially when you work both jobs, 2 jobs, you will be tired, especially if you have like going at 7 and you don't get off your other job until like 11, you know. Like, that's a long day. And then Sunday, even though they might not have you scheduled or whatever, at least one job will, you're gonna have to go into that job. It's no breaks. And it sucks because when I look at my schedule, at my Best Buy schedule, I could literally have 3 days off back to back. And I'm like, this is lovely. But for those 3 days off, I would be coming in at my other job working like 2 to 11, 1 to 10. Like, I work long hours, you feel me? And I'm not complaining about it. I mean, I sound like I am complaining about it because it honestly does suck. But I'm like, I love my places of work, you know? And that's another thing. If you're going to have 2 jobs, make sure you actually like where you work, because that is going to suck when you don't like the place of employment that you're at. Because it's just like, what's the point of putting your energy and your time in? You have to have fun at work, and I know that's like really important. But I have to go into work, and I just wanted to make this video real quick. So y'all have a great rest of y'all day. If y'all are thinking about having a second job, I say do it. If you have the time, do it. And make sure it's a place that you actually enjoy, because I don't really know. I don't really know how you feel about having 2 places. It's going to occupy your time, but it's going to be worth it, especially when you get your 2 checks at once. Oh, lovely, lovely, I tell you. But I'm about to head on into work. So y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Enjoy the weather, whatever kind of weather you are having, because I know the weather here in Roanoke, Virginia is magnificent. But as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I look really rough. My eczema's been acting a little funny lately, but I'll let y'all know what's on and popping. So, peace out.